Hello everybody, welcome to Studio G on this Tuesday morning, and yes, the jackhammer noise still coming from the neighbor's yard, but I decided I'd do this anyway. Plus I got to wondering, you don't suppose they're building a drug tunnel over there, do you? And then of course you think about that and you go, man, am I supposed to turn in my neighbors under that new law 1070? Just kidding, people. Just kidding, my friends. Let's not all get out of whack. They're actually just replacing the driveway next door. Has nothing to do with 1070. All right. Okay, that was really for myself. All right, where should we begin? You know what? I've talked to several people here in the valley who have had problems getting either here to Europe or Europe and back because of the volcano. Well, despite everybody's struggles, most of them are home right now. But not this guy. Check this poor lad out here. He went to Australia with his mom to visit his aunt, and guess what? They've been stuck in Australia so long, he started school down there, believe it or not. He looks a lot like Macaulay Culkin, doesn't he? Anyway, they've had so much trouble getting back to Britain that they simply decided he's missing too much school, and so he's now going to school down in Oz, as they like to call it. The other story I want to share with you this morning, and I'm surprised I haven't seen it, because this is actually one I saw a couple of days ago. I want to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Nick Bond, the happy couple who got married in Las Vegas a couple of days ago. What's so unusual about that? Well, he's from Britain. She's from St. Cloud, Minnesota. I think she may be a news anchor up there. They met on a weekend trip to Las Vegas and fell in love and got married. Now he's gone back to Britain. She's gone back to St. Cloud. He's worried about telling her, quote, gun-toting dad that he's going to be, or he is, his son-in-law. Now you say, how do people know that they're really in love on a weekend trip to Las Vegas? Well, apparently part of it was that the young man says he downed 10 vodka Red Bulls, some tequila shots, and a few beers. Next thing you know, he's in love, but believe it or not, now that they've both sobered up, etc., they say they're still in love. She says it's a fantasy life, and that young lady is going to be heading to Britain here pretty soon to start looking for a job there. One other thing I want to share with you this morning, had a chance to go bike riding around Tempe Town Lake yesterday, and man, if you haven't been over there in a while, look at the water flow coming over those little inflated dams at Tempe Town Lake. Yes, indeed, the Salt River flows again. That is just a great sign of how much rain, runoff, and snowmelt we are having here in Arizona, that they're having to move water down the Salt River, which is dry most of the time. So anyway, if you don't get a chance to go over there, that's what it looks like. All right, my friends, that'll do it from Studio G. Got my Sunny Slope shirt on, heading to Tucson right now, where my son will be playing with the Viking tennis team in a regional final, I think, against Tucson Catalina. That's an awfully good elite club down there, so maybe our last trip, but by golly, not going to miss it. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.